and a presentation on screen. Hope it is visible to you all. So I formally welcome you all on behalf of Deep Parenting. I am Manish Sharma and I will be facilitating today's discussion. DEEP is an association of parent coaches. The full form of DEEP is Developmental, Encouraging and Effective Parenting. Today, in next 45 to 50 minutes, we will be discussing about this role in detail. And the flow of discussion today will be divided into different parts. First, I will discuss something related to this organization, which invited you today to join the program, the host of the program, Deep Parenting. Then we will discuss the scope of parental coaching as a career in India. Why parent coaching is important, we'll be discussing it today. Who parent coaches are, what they do, how they earn, how they serve families, that we will be discussing. And if you wish to become one parenting coach, how you can become one parent coach, that we will be discussing in today's program. And as an association of parent coaches, how we support coaches, this will be the last topic of discussion. So keeping this flow in mind, first I'll tell you something about this organization which invited you today in the program. DEEP, I already told you, Deep Parenting is a popular name. Full form of DEEP is Developmental, Encouraging and Effective Parenting. It is an association which got established in 2015. Under this Society Act, it got registered in 2015, in August 2015. So we'll be completing 9 years of our association in this August. And this organization is India's only association so far of parental coaches, and we are world's largest association. We have 2,158 coaches from India, Nepal, Bangladesh, Bahrain, Nigeria, Kenya, Oman, Kuwait, Malaysia, Singapore, Dubai, UK, Canada, Iceland, USA, Sri Lanka, and Germany. Apart from India, we have presence in 16 other countries. With the same certification program, people are establishing their career in other countries also. So far, in last 8.5, 9 years, we have trained 12 lakh parents in the country. This is what we have achieved so far, and we are serving close to 210 school brands in the country, which we have served so far, which we are serving so far. That's about us, this organization, which is inviting you to be a parent coach to get this certification. The next milestone which we have is, we discussed that in last 8.5 years, we have trained around 12 lakh parents. And the next milestone which we want to achieve is to enable 5 million parents by 2026, 50 lakh parents in the country by 2026. This is our milestone, for which we are inviting more and more coaches to join this bigger mission and build their career in this field. So that's about us. Now, the second topic part of the discussion today is, what is the scope of parental coaching as a career in India? Now, to establish this part, that what is the scope of parental coaching as a career in India, I will be starting my discussion by talking about child development. How many of you agree with me on the fact that child development is one of the prominent goals of each family? Do you agree that it is one of the prominent goal of every family, child development? Do you agree? You can respond in the chat box if you agree with this, that child development is one of the prime goal of every family. Absolutely. Thank you, Shazia, for your quick response. Thanks. Be mind. Now, as a parent, our entire efforts is to develop them. Their physical development, mental development, their needs which we fulfill. And there are many variables which are impacting child development. We have identified that there are two strong pillars of child development: role of a parent and education system. It builds strong foundation of child development. Any human, right, which is there around you, The foundation of their development is because of role of a parent and their education. I hope you agree with me on this. These two act as a strong pillar. So if you agree with the fact that these two pillars are very important pillars, then thank you, Shikha. Appreciate. So if you agree that these two are strong pillars of child development, then I will seek your viewpoint on both the pillars. If we talk about education system, post India's independence, we given enough importance to this system for the development of nation, for every human development. We brought government organization, private organization, ministries, budgets to improve the system. There are private organizations which are improving curriculums. They're working on training of teachers, upskilling school leaders. So there is good work going on in this education system to improve this system. There are people, those who are giving enough attention to this pillar. Private and government organizations are working to improve this overall system. Have you seen any work going on by government organizations to improve role of a parent in child's life? Any training, any input given? Any initiative by government? Have you? Yes? Not at all. There's no input given. And by count, this count of parent is pretty big. We have around 50 to 60 crore parents in the country. And according to birth rate, every year 1.5 crore parents are joining this bigger group of parents. This number is pretty big, and they're not getting any input from government, no initiative. Nobody has ever came to train you, to tell you how to talk to the child, how to correct them, how to work for their development. Had you got any input? And it's just not a number. There are parents now, those who are vocal about their parental problems. Many of you are teachers. How many of you are teachers? We have many teachers over here. We have psychologists over here in this discussion. All those who are teachers, counselors, consultants over here, I'm sure when you meet these parents on PTMs, they ask you so many questions related to child development. Not reading, not good at concentration, hyperactive, one or other thing they come up. Have you heard parents complaining about child's concentration or seeking guidance from you how to improve concentration? Have you heard parents? So many times. Have you heard parents complaining about child not sitting at one place for long? They use some terms like naughty, fidgety, hyperactive, overactive. Have you heard parents complaining about child's tantrums? They are so demanding, more toys, more fun, more anything. But they are not satisfied when they get it. What to do with this insatiability? There are parents, those who are concerned about child's mobile phone, gadgets. If you just listen to these questions, there are many which are common, many which are specific. There are parents, those who are concerned about child's shyness. There are parents, those who are concerned about child's confidence. There are parents, those who are concerned about child not writing, not expressing. There are parents, those who are concerned about child not sharing things with them. How to improve sharing. Those who have teenagers, their concerns are different. They're worried about child's rebelness. They're worried about bad influences coming to the child. They want to talk to the teenager. Teenager is not willing to talk to them. And there are many questions like that. Many questions like that, which you may have heard as a teacher. Parents come to you, ask questions, and they expect an answer. They have a problem. Maybe they don't know whom to ask this question. They don't know who can help them in this case. And thanks, Anubha, to putting it in highlight that even as a parents, we are also facing this problem. The teacher who has to answer this question, she is also facing similar problems. Concerns are there, challenges are there. The only thing we don't know whom to ask this question. And that's where the role of a parent coach fits in. The one who is going to address all the questions related to child development, all the questions related to how to be effective in this role as a parent. And if in one line, if somebody asks me that, what do you do as a parent coach? My answer to them is, I enable parents to be effective in their role. Simple answer. That's what we do. We enable parents so that they become effective in their role as a parent. But if we go with a descriptive definition, then it says a parent coach is the one who help parents with parenting challenges by offering them an alternative perspective. We have kept alternative perspective in bold letters. Why? I hope you will agree with me that every child is different and every parent is different. Even if the problem is same, solution to all cases cannot be same. We cannot have ready-made solutions in parenting. It has to be tailor-made, made special to the family, because every child is different, every parent is different, and every family is different. Somebody among us only, we are 16 in the meeting right now. Among us, there are few those who are living in a nuclear family. There are few those who are living in a joint family. Maybe among us, there is someone who is living in a mega joint family. Yes or no? You have a different personality. Your child's personality is different. How can we can have same solution for all? So if everyone is unique, we need to have unique solutions. And that is why you need to have many perspectives. You cannot give same perspective to all your clients. You need to give them an apt perspective, an alternative perspective, right? Because every family is different, family dynamics are different. That is why we need to have tailor-made solutions, an apt perspective, which we have to offer to the client. We also help parents with parenting goals. Most of the parents, those who come to us, they come up with a problem. The problems which we discussed, the child is throwing tantrums, not listening, in a bad company, stealing, doing sexting, and number of problems as per the age of child, parents come up with. So we help them resolve those problems. And there are many parents, those who come up with a goal to us. I want my child to be independent. That's not a problem. But yes, we help them how to raise an independent child. I want my child to be bold. I want my child to be bonded with me. So we help them reach their parenting goals through our coaching interventions. So we help them to resolve their problems. We help them achieve their parenting goals. Now, when we help them, how we help them? How a parent coach is working? There are three ways a coach is helping families. First way, which is the most effective approach of helping a family, that is personal coaching interventions. Tomorrow, when you will become parent coach, you will be doing assessments with the family. There are structured assessment tools which we provide to our coaches. They use those tools to assess the case, and then further they do one-on-one interventions with that family. So personal coaching is absolutely one-on-one approach where you help them with tailor-made solutions created for them. So personal coaching interventions. Usually we charge per intervention 1500 to 2000 rupees. Our coaches are charging per intervention. Each intervention is of 35 to 45 minutes. And usually when a case will come to you, they need 4 to 5 interventions. Depending on your city, you can keep a price of intervention. In small towns, coaches are charging 1000 also per intervention. But if you're talking about big towns, Bombay, Gurgaon, Delhi, it is 2000 per intervention. Depending on city, this pricing is there. Then second approach is we help families by doing seminars, workshops in schools and corporates. Preschools, regular schools, and corporates invite us to do workshops and seminars. So we do workshops, training, seminars in these organizations. We charge per workshop. Schools pay lesser, corporates pay more. And third is, which is the most profitable right approach in parental coaching, you can launch your own course on parenting, online or offline, short term or long term. We help you to launch your course. Means we have courses from 400 rupees to 12,000 rupees per participant. So you can launch your courses, how to create funnels, how to have landing pages, payment gateways, everything will be training you. These are three ways how coaches are earning after becoming a parent coach. Now, why parent coaching is important, which is a very typical question people are asking, that why do I need parent coaching? And maybe you may also have this question in mind, that I have raised a child. Why do I need a coach? It is my child. I know my child best. So why do I need a coach? To establish this, I will be asking two questions to you, which I usually ask to my clients. I seek your quick responses in the chat box. How many of you agree that your role is very important as a parent in child development? How many of you agree as a parent your role is very important in child's development? Quick response in chat box will be encouraging. As a parent, how many of you think that your role is very important for the development of child? Yes. Do you think any parent will be there who will say that my role is not important? Yes. Swati, Pooja, Nahid, Snehal. Thank you, Shajay. Now, my next question to you is that if you think this role is very important, do you also agree that this role is getting tougher and complex with the changing time? This role is getting tougher, complex, and challenging with the changing time. Do you agree? It is. If answer to both the questions is yes, that this role is getting tough, complex, and it is very important, then I will take you somewhere back in the history of mankind. All those roles which we have in our society, all those roles which are important and tough, for that we have standard qualification available to do that role. If we think role of a doctor is important and tough, we have standard qualification to become a doctor. If we realized role of a teacher is very important and tough, we brought standard qualification to become a teacher. And for every role which is important and tough, we have basic qualifications available, whether it is the role of a doctor, engineer, lawyer, hairdresser. Every role, for every vocation, we have basic do's and don'ts available, basic qualification available to get into that role. And you just highlighted that role of a parent is very important, and it is also tough. Have you got any training, any list of do's and don'ts which has been given to you, what to do, what not to do? Tell me. You are raising your kids. You have raised your kids. Many of you may have grown up kids. You have already raised your kids. Had anyone came to tell you how to talk to them, how to correct them? We all applied our own wisdom. Sometime it worked, sometime it didn't work. Yes or no? Sometime it worked wonders, and sometime it didn't work. We just applied things based on our own wisdom. And intention of each parent was good. There was no bad parent. There was no parent with a bad intention. Every parent had good intention. But still, sometimes what we wanted, we couldn't achieve. Through our actions, through our behaviors, we end up hurting them. We end up hindering their growth. Can you confess that unknowingly, unwantedly, sometime our behaviors end up hindering our child's growth? Through our behaviors, sometimes we unknowingly hurt them. Happens? I'll give you a few scenarios that how, as a parent, we think consciously and mindfully, and how we act subconsciously. Like if I ask you a question, that how many of you are there, those who want their kids to be independent in life? You want your kids to be bold, independent early in life. As a parent, you answer this question. How many of you are there, those who want their child to be independent and bold in life? Quickly answer. Swati, Amit, Devaki, Snehal. As a parent, do you want your kids to be independent and bold? Yes. Is there any parent who want that my child shall not be bold, shall be dependent?
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. As you said, like correctly put, I want my son or my daughter to be very independent and responsible too.
Responsible,
Yes.
independent, bold.
Yes.
This is what we. This is what is the intent of a parent. If you ask 1,000 parents, all 1,000 parents will respond yes. Yes, I want my child to be independent. I want my child to be bold. This is the intention. This is their conscious mind that they want. But are they really acting accordingly? Now I'll tell you the research. The research highlights that in semi-urban and urban areas, 65% parents are doing parenting other way around. Through their parenting, they are making their own kids submissive. They are making their own kids dependent on others rather than independent. They are doing over possessive parenting, over protective parenting. And sarcastically, those parents are known as helicopter parents. Helicopter parents. They call them helicopter parents, those who always roam over child's head, don't allow them to do things. 65% of parents are doing overprotective parenting, means through their parenting, they are not making their child independent, rather dependent. Not making them bold, rather submissive. But they don't want. Intention is different, action is different. Many of you are teachers, psychologists. If you see your surroundings, have you seen parents gifting gaming gadgets to their kids? PlayStations, Xbox, Amazon gaming
And
sticks,
the most commonly is mobile phone
mobile
nowadays.
phones. Have you seen parents? Now, when you go to these parents and ask them why you gifted this gadget to the child, the parents' intention will be because child will be happy, because others have it, my child doesn't have it, that is why I given. This is what their answers are. Do you think
Actually,
any
sir,
parent... Yes,
yes,
yes.
actually, sir, parents are also dependent with the mobile and addicted. That's
They are
why
addicted. That is why they
yes,
gifted. So the point over here
yes,
is, but this is what their intention is. I want my child to be this engaged, right? They will be busy, they will be entertained. These are the answers. Do you think any parent will be having an intention to hurt their child, to hinder the growth of child while by gifting child this gadgets and all? Intention is not that. Intention is engaging them, making them happy. Otherwise, they are throwing tantrums, they are crying. We are just making it do positively do for the child. But that's not true.
actually, sir, it's creating a problem.
It is creating
It's
a big
creating a
problem.
tantrum also. Yeah, tantrum also.
Now, this is creating a big time problem. Now, if a
Yes,
parent will scientifically be explained that how these gadgets are going to harm their child, believe me, no parent
yes,
will be gifting this, provided they know the harm. Mostly parents know that these gadgets are not good, but they actually don't know how it is harmful. The day they will get to know how it is harmful, believe me, they will be able to stop it, provided they know the harm. That means lack of knowledge about the harm is also triggering them to do some mistakes. Consciously, they are not doing a mistake, but through a pattern, through trends, they end up doing mistakes. So what I want to highlight is there are many things which we do. We don't want to do it, but we end up doing it. How many times it happened with you, honestly, that after dealing with your child, after behaving, after correcting your child, you felt bad about your actions? क्या थोड़ा ज्यादा हो गया?
सर मैंने देखा है समटाइम्स अपनी सराउंडिंग में ही पहले वो बच्चे को मतलब कर देंगे और फिर उसके बाद उनको रिग्रेट होता है कि दे वर रॉन्ग एट दैट टाइम.
That means if a parent is feeling bad after doing it, that means they knew what they did was wrong. Still they did it. Still they did it. If you ask them why you did it, then they will say, I was angry, I was frustrated, I didn't have control. I didn't have control. अब ये सुनना ध्यान से. It's very interesting phenomena which I'm going to share with you. Our human psychology is the moment we see something happening wrong, we feel like correcting it there and then on the spot. Now, when you will see your child making a mistake, or you got to know that your child is making a mistake, at that point of time, your emotions will be positive or negative. The moment you saw your child making a mistake, your emotions will be positive or negative.
Of course, it's human psychology, sir. It will be negative.
It will be negative. And the extent of emotion, the criticalness of negative emotion will be totally dependent on what type of mistake they have done. If it's a small mistake, emotions will be little negative. If it's a big mistake, then it will be anger, frustration level will be of next level. Now, in this negative emotion, if I choose to correct my child, will I be able to respond or react?
Of course, reaction will
It will be
there.
a reaction. It will never be a response. That means we are choosing a wrong place to correct. Catching kids doing wrong things and correcting them on the spot is a wrong approach. If you just postpone your correction, you will be in the right frame of mind. Because जो गुस्सा अभी आया है, after half an hour, it will not be that critical. And
सर
what
इसलिए
we
तो
do it,
पेरेंट्स को ट्रेन करने की ज्यादा नीड है नाउ टाइम्स कि हम रादर बच्चों पे काम करें तो पहले तो पेरेंट्स पे ही
and
काम
that is
और
why we
parents
are
पे
doing
काम
parental
करें.
coaching. We are not doing
Parent-
child development
Yes.
coaching, parental
क्योंकि
coaching. So the
पेरेंट्स को
point
पहले
over here is हमारी जो narratives है ना, the belief which we have got. We have been told strike the iron when it is hot. लोहा जब गर्म हो तब हथौड़ा मारो, which is okay. If you want to shape the metals, it is okay. But if you really want to shape behaviors, if you want to correct behavior of your child, it's absolutely ulta approach. Strike the iron when it is cool, when it is calm. That is the best time to correct. पर हमें आता नहीं करना ये, और ये सीखना पड़ेगा. That's what coaches do. They train them how to change the place of correction, how to do correction, how to bond with the child, how to appreciate them, how to communicate with them. And how we do it, the specialization of coaches, their content is their strength. Our coaches, those who are helping parents to be mindful, to be effective, they help them with their content, and our content is divided into 3 parts. Many of you may be raising young kids at home. So when you are raising a toddler and preschooler at home, the challenges are different and opportunities are different. If you are raising a mid-schooler at home, different opportunities and different challenges are there. And if you have a teenager at home, the scenario is completely different. So our content is divided according to the age of child. We have a separate content for the new parents, those who have young kids. Those who have kids between 6 to 12 years of age, we have different content. And 12 to 22, we have different content. This age bracket is 12 to 2. This is 5 to 12. And this is till 5 years of age. First level. So 3 different levels we have. And further, even content is divided according to the subsets in parenting. You may have heard so many new terms in parenting: mindful parenting, conscious parenting, right? Gentle parenting, effective parenting, many terms. And further, based on those different topics, there are subsets of challenges. So when it comes to mindful parenting, we are resolving all those problems which can be resolved just by being mindful and conscious. So listening and communication is covered under it. When parents complain that my child is lying, we can help them through a different content. There are parents, those who establish a bright model at home. Have you seen parents, those who offer extra to their child? Okay, beta, if you will eat food, I'll give you extra chocolate. If you do homework, I'll give you extra. To get things done, they offer extra to child. Happens? They end up establishing bright model at home. How to correct it, how to establish reward model at home, this we'll be discussing. The next topic under it is importance of toys and games, right? Which game can be given for which improvement area. Tagging and labeling, unknowingly we end up labeling our kids. If you unknowingly did it, how to delabel it, how to make them independent, how to bond with them, quality time and all concepts, positive guidance. Like, we all want to be positive with our kids. If I ask you this question, that how many of you want to be a positive communicator with your child? A positive guide to your child? How many of you?
Sir, everyone wants that.
Everyone. Everyone wants to be positive. Nobody wants to be negative. This is your intention. But what we do actually is
Opposite
different.
to- because the reactions at that time.
Mostly, whenever your child is doing something unwanted, we don't tell them what to do in the moment. We tell them what not to do.
Not to do.
No
और
and
होना
don't.
चाहिए कि उनको ना बोल के उसको पॉजिटिव अफर्मेशन सेंटेंस दिया जाए.
It will be better. No and don't is that word which we use so frequently that by the time your child will be 15 years of age, they have heard no around 5 lakh times. No and don't. Suppose if I tell you, like, your child is jumping on the sofa, you just saw your child jumping on the sofa inappropriately. What will be the obvious sentence of a parent?
So they will shout at him definitely firstly.
They will say, no, don't do this. Sofa is not a place to jump. You are spoiling it. You may get hurt. You are telling them what not to do. When they are jumping on the sofa, had you told them what to do? You just told them stop. You just told them no, don't. You've given them fear also. You may fall down. But had you told them what to do in the moment? When they are jumping on the sofa, you can tell them, jump on the floor. Play over here with me. Play with the carom. Go out and play. But we always tell them what not to do. We never tell them what to do in the moment. Means your intention is to be a positive guide, but you end up reinforcing negativity in the mind. But how to choose, how we can convert our negative guidance into positive guidance, this is also something to be learned, and you can mindfully do it. This is what we discuss. ऐसे कई topics हैं. Then today we are in digital world. There are a lot of concerns related to digital parenting. Impact of screens and 3D view games on brain development. What are the rules of screen viewing? How to validate the content for young kids? What they shall watch, what they shall not watch, what is healthy and what is unhealthy? How to use parental control apps, and what all support system we have which parents can use. Then if you have a teenager at home, then they need to know the digital truths. They need to know there are online predators. There is concept of dark web. How to be cyber safe. Today, digital addictions are taking over in a big way. How to control it? How to prevent it? Big time question. Most of the parents, their kids are getting addicted to digital screens. And impact of digital addictions is as critical as substance addiction. Right? If any one of you have heard that there is a boy who shot his mother dead in Lucknow because mother was stopping him to play PUBG,
Yes, sir.
around
Yes,
a year
sir.
ago.
Yes, sir. Yes.
That was an alarming time when we got to know that the impact of substance addiction is as critical as impact of digital addiction is as critical as substance addiction. Now they have started hurting self. They have started hurting their loved ones when they are in pain. The withdrawal and pain of digital addiction is equally painful as substance addiction is. And substance addiction is happening away from parents' eyes, and digital addiction is happening at home in front of parents' eyes. It's a very alarming point. right? Then there are parents, those who seek development with their child, how to holistically develop the child. Now they need to have a multi-dimensional viewpoint to see a child. I want to share something with you. You tell me, being teacher, being parent, if there is one child who is not doing well in school, from last 4 or 5 years, the child is in bottom. Shazia, we will end by 6. Yeah, by 6 it will end. Now, if I give you a situation, there is a parent who is raising a child who is in bottom 5 students of the class. He's in bottom 5 students of the class from last 4 years. What will be the state of mind of a parent if their child is not performing good at school, bottom performer in bottom 5 students from last 3-4 years? Do you think that parent will be having some great dreams about making that child doctor or engineer? Now,
Sir, that parent will be depressive, of course.
depressive, they will be hopeless, and they will be giving
Under
negativity
stress
to child
also.
also. Now they will not be thinking of making child number 1 in the class, rather they will be thinking of कि ये pass हो जाए. That is their mindset. They are hopeless. But that's not true that if a child who is not performing well in school will not get successful in life. There are many, those who are not good at school, but they're still being successful. But for that, parent need to have a multi-dimensional viewpoint to see a child, that which all other abilities are there, which can be converted into success, right? And if there is a child who has some limitation, how to improve it? Like in this topic, we discuss about improvement of ADD, ADHD, concentration, logic. If any child is not good at expression, not good at handwriting, not good at connecting with people, not confident, all these improvement areas. If they have strength, how to nurture it. If they have weakness, how to improve it. How to make them independent. Understanding their personality profile and raising them accordingly. So we have some tools to know the personality profile of a child, how to help them take an informed career decision, how to ensure safety of a child. Healthy eating habits is a big concern today. Maximum parents will come up complaining about child is not eating only with the mobile phone, what to do, what not to do. We can help them. These are topics which we covered. Strategic parenting, where we talk about instant gratification to delayed gratification, right? Tantrums, if you heard. So we talk about classical conditioning, how to recondition, how to have consensus at home, avoid and ignore positive reinforcement tool, facilitation, how to have discipline at home, and many more topics. I just shared with you that parenting is a complete subject. It demands detailed discussion. And those who wish to become a parent coach, for them, we have designed Train the Trainer programs. Just want to know, so far in the discussion, we discussed about who we are, what parent coaches do, how they earn, right? And why do we need parent coaching? Now, how many of you are in that mindset right now to know more about how to become one parent coach? How many of you? How many of you are thinking on the lines that tell us more about how I can become one parent coach?
Me, sir. Actually, I am also started my parenthood journey just now. So first of all, I must be a good parent so that I can teach someone someone else that this should be parenting else.
If you become a parent coach, then you improving as a parent will be a bonus of the program.
Definitely, sir.
It will be a
Definitely.
bonus.
Because now, right now my kid is 1.5 years. Actually, sir, I am a Garbh Sanskar counselor. So I can feel that I left my child when he was 3 months old. So I left him for Singapore. मैं सिंगापुर थी और सर मैं उसको वहां से अपनी नेवल पर हाथ रख के टीच करती थी with distance learning. And still I can feel the so many qualities he has gained from that only.
Wonderful, good. Appreciate. So what we do TTTs, Train the Trainer programs. We meet for 2 hours every day, right? Discussion is for 2 hours. First level discussion is around 14 to 18 days program, which is dedicated to toddlers and preschooler. After first level, there will be a second program dedicated to teens and adolescents, which is 8 to 9 days program. Then third level we have for parenting mid-schoolers, which is 6 to 7 days program. Put together, it takes 2 months to complete all 3 levels. And every level is extended by 2 to 3 days, 14 to 18 days, 8 to 9, 6 to 7 days program. And these all programs will be live discussions as we are meeting right now, where you can talk, ask questions. It's not pre-recorded sessions. So we do these programs live, and this live discussion, since it's live program, it starts on a specific date. 2 programs are starting tomorrow. 2 different batches are there. One batch is 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. batch. Second batch is evening batch, 7 to 9 p.m. Both are starting tomorrow. You can join any, or you can join both groups. No issues. And then we have 4 to 6 p.m. batch, which will be starting on 19th July. After June, there will be programs in August only, after 15th August. So tomorrow, both 2 programs are starting. If 11 to 1 suits you, you can join this batch. If 7 to 9 suits you, you can join this. Or 4 to 6 p.m. if suits you, then you can join from 19th of July. Now, we have 3 certification programs I told you. First level is for toddlers and preschooler. Second is teens. Third is for mid-schoolers. If you missed any day's program, you will be getting recording of each day after program. So means if you missed any program, you will be getting recording. Before next day's program, you can see that recording to match up the content. And these recordings, you will have lifetime access. It is not for some time. You will have lifetime access of these recordings. Once you become coach with us, even if you do level 1 with us, you will be a member of the association and your profile will be visible on our website. If you want to see other coaches' profile, you can visit deepparentingcoaches.com. All presentations, content, and ebooks will be shared with you. We will be sharing around 17 books with you. You need not invest in books. Even books will be shared. Ebooks will be shared by us. And all these programs are live. 2 hours every day we meet. We meet for weekdays, weekends are off. Investment in each program is different. First level investment of time is 14 to 18 days, and investment of money is 4,000 rupees for the level 1 program. If you want to do level 2 program also, then after doing first level, you can invest in second level program. The fee is 3,000 rupees. Third level program fee is 2,000 rupees. Put together all 3, you have to invest 9,000 rupees. If you want to go level by level, if you want to enroll for all 3 levels in one go, then last level fee get waived. By investing in first 2 program, you avail all 3 programs. By investing 7,000 rupees, you become member of association and you do all 3 programs, all 3 certifications with us. Now, once you become coach with us, how do we support you? We support you in knowledge regularly. Every quarter, there will be programs on different topics: healthy teens, healthy India, digital marketing, creative infographic making, reels making, capitalizing on social media, how to be on TED, how to write a book. All these trainings, every quarter, 1 training is free. You can attend as a member. Apart from it, we help you in marketing. After your training, you will be put in a 90 days plan, which will help you to build your credibility, and you will be launching your services in these 90 days. So we'll be help you with marketing collateral and marketing plan. We help you with technology also. We have internal development programs going on. Those who want to go to next level of coaching on TEDx, you want to write your book, there are upfeed programs. And after your training, you will be mentored by a senior mentor for 1 year for your coaching services. And when you will be ready to launch your course also, you will be getting support from us in launching your course, your tech support, funnels, and other stuff. We also work with schools. We help you reach out to schools in your area. Since we are already serving all the top brands of the country, more than 2,000 schools we have served, 210 school brands. So you can serve the schools in your area. We'll be giving you proposals. And that's how we support our coaches to establish their business. To know more about how we support our communities and coaches, you can read reviews of Deep Parenting on Google, on our Facebook page. and you can talk to anyone to check how they're getting support from us. To know more about our coaches' work, you can download an app called Deep Parenting. And on that app, you can attend free programs by our coaches. Hundreds of programs are there. Hundreds of programs are there by our coaches. You can experience their work and you can at least see how you will grow with us as a coach. If you see their programs, you will get to know how they are delivering programs. So thousands of reviews are there and hundreds of programs are there which you can attend through our Deep Parenting app, and you can learn free from it. Tomorrow also, same way you will be nurtured by us, you will be supported. So if you have any query about the program, you can ask. I already told you this is the way to go ahead with us if you want to get into parental coaching. Programs are live. 2 programs are starting tomorrow. 1 program is starting on 19th of July. 19th July program is 4 to 6. Tomorrow 2 batches are starting 11 to 1, 7 to 9. If you have any query, you can ask.
Sir, can I?
Yes, Shikha.
Sir, actually, I want to know because I am means connected with your one of my consultant from last 2 months. But I have a question like why its name is deep parenting? Like इसका concept ये है कि यहाँ पे parenting सिखाई जाती है इसलिए deep parenting है. Is there any some kind of full form of this deep parenting?
I told when we started, Shikha, I think you joined a bit late.
Yeah, I
Deep stands for developmental, encouraging, and effective parenting. DEEP. Developmental, encouraging, and effective parenting. That's the full form of DEEP.
Oh.
Right.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Actually, I wanted to know this why its name is deep parenting. There should be some motive.
There is a full form, but mostly people think deep means deep parenting. But anyways, parenting as a subject is quite deep that you will experience during the program.
And sir, as you told that you will share some books also. So will you share some books like the psychological development of babies or toddlers or children like that?
Yes. Toddlers, parental needs, their developmental needs, how to build their habits, how to communicate with them, how to correct with them. Different books. Around 17 books we share during this discussion.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Ekta is asking, after completing the course, do we get a certificate? Yes, you will be getting 3 different certificates for all 3 different levels. And these certificates are valid in India and abroad. Even in developed countries, you can use these certificates to build your business. We have already coaches working. This is affiliated with an association of parent coaches, which helps you to work in India and abroad. Yes,
Shazia here.
Yes,
actually, I'm in a hurry. I have gone through the entire thing which you have told us. So I'm interested in joining all 3 courses. I would like to have to talk you in detail in WhatsApp. Can you just give your WhatsApp number and at night
my contact number is 9815320232. If you want to talk to me, you can connect to me on.
Hold on. You said so. Have you given in the chat box? Okay.
Yes, Ekta, it is ISO affiliated.
So right now I'm leaving the group as I am in hurry. I have to leave my home for the classes. I'll come back and I'll have a discussion with you.
Thanks for joining. Thanks, Satan.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes, Shikha. Any query?
No, sir. Thank you so much. Actually, this course will be a boon for me because already I am a Garb Sanskar counselor and prenatal and postnatal.
Definitely, it will help you a lot.
Yeah, because it will be like a add-on thing in my
your service. Absolutely.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes. Any query anyone is having? Ekta, yes, it is ISO affiliated. You just text your training coordinator. They will be sharing a sample certificate with you. You may have been invited by Steffi, Yogita, Neetu. Just ask them. They will be sharing a sample certificate with you. Anyone? Snehal, if you have any query. Rashmita, Nahid. If not.
And so one thing I want to ask, this session will be of 2 hours, right?
Every day 2 hours.
Every day 2 hours. So,
Monday to Friday.
It will be like 2 hours, our theory session will be going on, right? Like that.
Case studies are there. Discussions, case studies are there.
Okay.
A lot of case studies will be there. Yes. No, we don't have any program so far on Grub Sanskar. We are after birth, toddler to early adults, till 22 years of age kids. We are serving them. All set? Done. So I'm grateful for your presence today. You joined today on this weekend. So I really appreciate your presence. Thanks a ton. See you all in the training. Bye-bye. If you have any query, you can connect back to our coordinators or with me. You can, if you want to join next two programs, which are starting tomorrow, you have to be a bit quick to decide. See you. Bye-bye.